Hey guys, it's Dirk, and I wanted to post a quick video about my morning routine and my morning schedule. Yesterday I was talking to somebody that reached out to me because they're going through a really hard time right now financially and with their businesses. And we had this really good conversation about really the situation that they're in. And I shared with them that, look, it's not just about getting out of the situation, it's about learning what you can in the situation. And we talked a lot about morning routine, and he reached out to me later yesterday and he said, hey, can you just kind of explain to me what you do in your morning routine? Because this is something that I've really been working on with my coach to dial in to make sure that I have higher levels of productivity, focus, energy, everything else. So I was just going to shoot a quick video on what I do in the mornings to really get prepped to try to be sharp every day as we go in. So let me move the camera right back here, and I've got just kind of a page drawn out here, and this is really going to share with you guys like what I do in my journal, and just kind of how I get prepped for the day. So the first thing I put down is the date, and saying like, hey, this is kind of what I'm going to do, and then I write 4 things out. Number 1 is I write out game planning. Then I write out meetings, tasks, and journal. So those are the 4 core things that I'm looking at every single morning. And usually what I do is when I get up, I go make my coffee, I come into my office, I sit down, and this is exactly what I do. So game planning is what I'm going to be doing in the morning before I start my day. So the first thing that I do is goal review. And I actually write out, hey, goal review. I'm going to go over, check my goals. The next thing I do is my workout. And then I stretch. And then I meditate. And then I visualize. And then I do my incantations. Right? So that's my morning routine. Last thing I do is journal, right? Then after I write out, so I haven't actually done any of this, I just write out my list. The next thing I do is grab my phone, open up my calendar, and look at my meetings. And even though they're in my digital calendar, what I want to do is I want to kind of really think about the meetings, make sure I'm prepped for them. So I actually write out and I'll say, hey, at 8:30, I've got this meeting. At 10:30, I've got this meeting. At noon, I've got this meeting. Whatever the case may be, 3 p.m., I've got this meeting. So I write out all my meetings. And then the next thing I do is really think about, okay, what are the core tasks that I got to do today? And I just write out those tasks as well. So that way I'm really kind of focused on, what am I about to do to get really sharp? What meetings do I have coming up? What are my core tasks today? And then after that, I actually start on my morning routine. So after I write this out, it doesn't take me very long, maybe about 3-4 minutes to write everything out, make sure I'm clear on that. I grab my coffee, drink my coffee, and then next thing I go through my actual goal reviews, and that comes from my one sheet. I do my workout, I stretch, I meditate, I do my visualization, I do my incantations. And by the time that I'm done with all that, now I'm kind of clear on like, what do I really want to journal about? What do I want to get kind of out as far as intentions, thinking through, reflections, whatever that is. And boom, now I'm ready to start my day. From that point forward, I just have to go through here, and as I knock the meetings out, I check them off. And as I go through and get my important tasks done, I check those off. So what this does also, it gives me really kind of good insight day after day of like, how am I doing? Am I getting my tasks done? Did I nail my meetings? Am I consistent here? And am I journaling? So what that does is it really creates my morning routine. And for me, over the last 6 months, I've really been using this kind of format. I used a little bit of a different format before that. But what's happened is I've been able to massively move things forward. My focus is up, my energy is up, my mindset is sharper than it's been before. And this has really helped me move a lot of things forward. Hopefully it helps you guys. It's a simple way to do it, but it makes everything really kind of cool. And then again, you can go back and just look at everything that you have done and what that looks like, kind of be able to kind of reflect on it. So just wanted to share that quick video. Hope you guys get use out of that. And I would encourage you guys to really dive into your morning routines. Miracle Morning is an amazing book that Hal Elrod wrote about the importance of your morning routine. They've got a program there too. But really your morning routine is what works for you, right? What are you going to be consistent on, and how are you going to use that to really drive your life forward? So hopefully you got great use out of that, and go from there. Thanks.